Pretty exciting today for
Yes,
some,
it
you know,
was.
and a little bit better if you were right there in
If
the
you were
totality.
in the totality.
Yes, I think
we
next
were
time
not.
we'll try to get there in Dallas. Maybe.
Dallas,
Sounds like a
we were
good
thinking
city,
that probably sounds like the most. We said that there were so many great cities you could have gone to see in the eclipse
Right.
and then made a trip out of it. You know,
Right.
Charleston, Nashville,
That's
a bunch of
right,
others.
vacation,
So.
yeah, eclipse vacation,
Right,
not just
that's-
2 minutes, but 7
There's
days.
some marketing opportunities
That's
there.
right.
Yeah.
We are looking at one of the photos I like today. This was sent in again by Kathy. And then we've had several of these photos. I couldn't get to them all, but they'll be on our website and also on our Facebook page. Get a look at this. This is under a tree, and all the different rays of sun that were coming down. We're projecting the eclipse on this particular boardwalk that you see right there. So a great shot. Appreciate that. And this one actually coming from North Carolina. Ken Pearson from Braden. A lot of people went up north into Tennessee and North Carolina, Georgia, North Georgia to check out the totality of the eclipse of 2017. Appreciate that shot right there. Just a sliver of the sun showing at that point. Casey Key webcam is showing you the sun going down now. No moon in front of it. Just some clouds occasionally, not many clouds at all. Flat calm out there. Winds will pick up a little bit overnight. A nice sunset there. And here's a look at the satellite imagery showing clear skies today. Worked out perfectly for us. A little dry air around. We're watching the remnants of what was Harvey, and now it's starting to really flare up just before it makes its way into the Yucatan Peninsula. This is a tropical wave. There's a little bit of rotation counterclockwise that you see right here in the satellite loop. This is going to either head over to the west, stay here, then move to the north. There's a lot of uncertainty with this right now, but the conditions will get somewhat more favorable for development about 3 days down the road. More than that, just a bit, but we had a few isolated cells pop up, and not many, along the sea breeze front near Bradenton and also near Anna Maria Island earlier. Those are have since moved off, and some moisture starting to increase on the East Coast. That's a sign of things to come here, especially on Wednesday. 81 right now, the heat index at 85. There's no cooling showers around, and the high today was warm at 93. It did cool down a couple of degrees right around the high point of our particular eclipse here. 90 degrees, the normal high, 97 the record, and 77 the morning low. We could use a little bit of rain. I think we're going to get some out of this tropical wave, especially come later this week. Hourly forecast for Tuesday, not much tomorrow though. The rain chances aren't all that high, only around 40% for a few inland locations and along the coastline. The Futurecast is showing that. You'll see not much going on overnight. Tomorrow morning looks good for drop off, not a problem for the kids. And then the clouds start to increase at noon, and you'll notice the showers and storms. This particular model indicating a little bit more activity around, but we'll see some showers and a few storms, it looks like, beginning late in the afternoon and evening. Then more so, I think, as we head into Wednesday. Wednesday, a few showers out there in the Gulf, and we'll start to see some activity developing, and it could be a little bit more widespread. Well, in the tropics, this is going to be interesting to watch. The forecast models indicate it will turn back into a hurricane, or actually become a hurricane, as it makes its way into the southwest Gulf of Mexico with a little bit more of a bend to the northwest of Texas. South Texas has to keep an eye on that one. And here's the look at what's going on now. Top winds are at 30. A lot of the forecast models show that bend a little bit more toward the northwest and into Texas and staying there for the most part. But some indications are that some of the forecast intensity models suggest that it could be a Category 1, a strong one, or even a Category 2. This one is also interesting to watch. You see that little rotation there. There's not a lot of moisture right now, but that dry air is starting to thin out. And as far as where it may be going, we'll get a look at this. This is a disturbance number 2. And we put the map into motion. A majority of the models take it across the southern portion of the state. And this is Wednesday, and kind of keep it here and hang it around the west coast of Florida for a couple of days. And then some take it off to the northeast, while others drop it to the south, and some take it to the west. So there's a lot of uncertainty with this. Right now, even if it were to develop, it wouldn't be a very big storm because it has to go over land. But if it gets in the Gulf, the water temperatures are 90 degrees. On top of that, conditions could become a little bit more favorable for development. So it bears watching. East winds turn to the north, 5 to 10 knots in the afternoon, so a little heavier than moderate chop out there. Tides upcoming 2:10 for your morning tide, and low tide will be at 7:35. Mostly fair, warm tonight, 78 for low. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, heat index up near 102 with a 93-degree temperature. 40% chance for storms tomorrow, and then that rain chance increasing, keeping an eye on the tropics on Thursday, late Wednesday through Friday. Haley?
Thank you, Bob.